Hey everybody, I had a request for the shoulder blades, and not just the trapezius, but actually the shoulder blades this time. And as the body is all connected throughout, we're going to be doing some of that, but I'm also going to refer you to the videos about the trapezius and about the back, because they're going to have things that overlap those pain areas and where the referred pain patterns are. But anyway, to start, many of us have been doing this at marches recently. And I'd like you to notice whether or not when you do that, you're lifting your shoulder up towards your ear. Now, just because I've been overworking this right shoulder today, I'm going to do the other side, because you can do this on either side of the body. So we're going to start like this, but we're going to use it to see the motion of the entire shoulder. And I'm trying, maybe I'm failing, to keep my shoulder down away from my ear while I do these. Even when I go up, it needs to stay down. You kind of pull down along the back of the shoulder blade, but even while you're reaching up, you pull down. If you've ever taken a dance class, chances are they made you work on this a lot while looking in the mirror and thinking, oh my God. If you do yoga in a room with a mirror, same probability. Lots of classes I've been in over the years work on keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Anyway, I'm moving my arm around, just exploring the range of mobility in my shoulder. Now that we're here, we're going to do the first exercise. I'm going to have you put your fist in front of your neck, and so that you can see me better, I'm going to turn to the side. And I'm going to pull without moving my hips. I'm going to pull the top of my back around so that I'm still looking at my fist. I'm going to try to do that from the front just so you see. My hips are going to try to stay straight, and just my shoulder is going to work. What's this going to do? It's going to strengthen here, for one thing, which you might not like, but it's also going to help loosen up the connection muscles between the bones here and the ribs here. So you might end up feeling more mobility there afterwards. So putting it before your neck again and turning to the side. I'm going to do it this way now. It's before my neck, turning to the side. Okay, was that fun? The next thing we're going to do, shake it out a little bit. It's always good to move your shoulders up and down, roll them around. Now, lift your arm up in the air, and you can then really easily identify where the muscle is here. You're going to put your thumb in there. You can hold on however you want. This is not where we're going to be massaging it, so you're not going to feel a lot here. It's okay. You're just going to identify kind of the trench where it fits. And then you're going to lean in and let your arms swing. And here I'm just holding my thumb in there. My fingers aren't doing much except supporting. And then I'm swinging my arm. You should be feeling something in the muscles right along the back where your fingers are holding, but it's coming from the front. If you're not feeling anything, this might just not be a trouble area for you. I have felt this before when I have done my right side, but apparently my left side doesn't have as much need for this particular activity. Okay, let's shake it out again. You can do that, obviously, on both sides. For the next thing, you need a tennis ball and a sock. I know, I use the tennis ball and a sock thing a lot. But this time, instead of being between the spine and the shoulder blade, we're going to be on the shoulder blade. It can be here in the middle of the shoulder blade, and it can be right at the very top of the shoulder blade. There's a bone, and then right below the bone. I'm having trouble. Oh, here it is. I just didn't reach far enough. So you're going to try to find those two spots. I'm going to do the top one first, which requires me leaning at a bit of a difficult angle. And you can't see it. Always use the sock. Obviously this arm is not really doing anything except holding the sock. I just keep moving it around in weird places. Because I'm weird. And you can either just lean on it, or you can wiggle around in various directions and see what feels interesting for you. I'm going to go a little bit lower because I kind of feel the edge of something there. You should explore as well. Yeah, that's a good spot. Cool. Yep, moving around on it. I suspect that if I were to lean on it and, yep, work on my mobility, that feels special, but it's sliding out a lot. Now I'm going to do that lower spot on my scapula, still on my shoulder blade. It's kind of a big bone. Yep. Good spot to lower down, kind of round to the edge. You're going to need to roll around a lot and figure out which spot works for you. You can hold it with the other arm if you want, which kind of gives you the excuse to wiggle it around, but I kind of like to use both. Don't know why. All right, I'm going to shake it out again. And I'm going to go a little bit underneath. So now here's the end of my scapula. It's kind of hard to see when I'm wrenching myself around in these ways. And I'm going to go a little bit below it on the ribs, and I'm going to lean again. That feels good. All right. Explore with the tennis ball. The scapula is one of these places that it seems like you're working on the bone a lot, but the way the muscles are laid over the bone, there are plenty of interesting places that you can work. So I'm going to set that to the side, and we're going to do something slightly differently. We're going to put our hands together in front of us, fold it, and then you're going to go forward with them, trying to keep your shoulders down, and try to pull your shoulder blades just slightly together, and keeping everything straight. Take your arms as far as you can to the side. Maybe you can get a lot further than I can. And exhale back to center. I'm breathing all wrong. You're supposed to go inhale in the whole action and hold, and exhale the whole back to here, but whatever. So, starting here, the inhale will push you out and to the side, keeping everything straight. I almost didn't. And hold. I'm holding your breath as well. And then exhale, back to middle, back to center. And then inhale, out, off to the side, keeping it straight. What you should be feeling is kind of like one of the other things we just did. You should be feeling this loosening up, the connection between your scapula and your ribs. And it's just kind of a nice range of motion to work through those things, as well as being a stretch for those muscles. All right, finally, my favorite part all the time, the stick. I have two things for the stick. One of them keeps the hands relatively close together. I'm moving forward. It might cut off the top of my head, sorry. And we're going to just, trying to keep the shoulders down, I'm going to move around and stretch things in different ways. Just exploring mobility. If you don't have a stick, which you probably do have a stick, you just aren't thinking about it, a mop or broom makes a great stick for this. A shower curtain rod makes a great stick for this. I just happen to have a curtain rod that I've been using as a massage and range of motion tool for quite some years now. It's got like permanent hand oil all over it. So try to keep your shoulders down and your shoulder blades a little bit together while you do a bunch of motions. Let one hand lead and the other one passively follow. Lots of options with that. Now, finally, I want you to take your arms really wide on it. I'm resting it right now, but it's not going to stay rested. The wider is actually the easier with this, and you're going to take it around both sides, all the way to the center of your back, and letting your shoulders move. I'm still trying to keep my shoulders down. I'm trying not to let them raise. Let me show you what that looks like if I don't try that. Now I'm keeping it down. It looks kind of the same, but I can't see very well because it's a little teeny screen about 2 meters away. So whatever. When it gets too easy at the wide, you can bring your hands in and see if you can still get the full range. Yay, I still can. I haven't done this one for a while. I'm always telling my clients to do this all the time. Say what I do, not what I Sorry, say what I... Never mind, you know the saying, and I'm screwing it up. Alright, and you can keep trying to do that, but I'm not going to show you that. Stretch it all out, wiggle it. Wiggle your body. Draw them up to your ears, drop them down again, drop them up to your ears, drop them down again. That's enough for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.